I'm running out of wood for my outdoor wood boiler. And buried under 6 feet of snow are all my logs. You can probably tell by looking at the corner here on the left. Today the temperature is going to go up to 40, tomorrow and the day after as well. However, that's not enough because this is going to take weeks, maybe a month for it to melt. But what I want to do today is I want to take out the tractor and start removing some of the snow around the sides here. I don't know, I can't come to the front here because I don't know exactly where the logs are. They're buried in there. But if I can do the sides and the back, I can start cutting some of the logs from the back and start splitting them and start stacking them. It's gonna be a nice job today, so I'm gonna turn on the tractor and start. However, guys, I'm just gonna clear the snow for now, but I'm not gonna cut any wood today. I'm gonna wait a couple of days until some of this melts away, and in 2 or 3 days I'll start work from the back. So I'm gonna let the tractor warm up, and right now, guys, I am standing in about 2 to 3 feet of ice and snow. So I'm gonna use the tractor to remove as much as I can from here. Now I know that there are no logs here because I cleared this a few weeks ago. The logs, I think there are 2 logs, one that comes up to about here and one to about there. So I gotta be careful with the tractor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this stick here. There we go. I know not to go beyond that point. I'm gonna have to dig out wood splitter as well. And since I'm here, I might as well just take out all these little branches because they can get stuck on my snowblower and blow a shear bolt or break it. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it has to be done, because in about 3 or 4 days I will not have any more wood left. So the goal is to have a clear path to my wood splitter, clean around it, because when I cut these logs, obviously they're going to be all over the floor. I need to move them over to the log splitter and then get a cart in there and pull all my wood over to the boiler back there. So yeah, it's about maybe 3 feet there, and I don't think I want to go in too much into that side. I want to concentrate here in the back, all of this here. I may have to break out the smaller, my backup snowblower for this area here, because I don't know if there is I really don't know if there is a log in here or not. I assume there isn't. Better to be safe than sorry. You know, that's halfway decent right there, but I want to bring the smaller snowblower, my walk behind snowblower, and start clearing a little bit around here, around the back. That's all I need. I really don't need to clear any of this, but I will over time, over the next couple of days. That's about 3 feet of snow right there, maybe 4 or 5 as you go higher. So yeah, all I need is a clear path to the wood and to that wood splitter, and I can bring in my cart and take out the split wood back to my boiler. Yeah, I don't even know how deep this is. I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe another half a foot or so. Maybe I don't need to go down all the way. Maybe I need to just clear the snow on top of those logs and just work from the top logs. There's no need to make this difficult. And believe it or not, I did not split or break a shear bolt. Yeah, it did good. And here's the better view. See how nice I treat you guys? I give you the best views, right? I don't need to get all the ice and snow. I just need enough. I can bring those logs over here and start cutting them. And besides, a lot of this should be melted in 2 or 3 days. Not all of it, but some of it, making my job a lot easier. Will it start? I hope so. Just kidding. I know it will start. I worked on it. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Choke. Keys on. This is kind of like on my way. I spoke too soon. The drive doesn't work. All right, let's take this off and see what the problem is. It could be the springs. I never replaced them. You know, the two spring, oh, there it is. Yep, it came out. This spring, it came off. I never replaced them even though I have the new ones. Let's go get the new ones and try them out. All right guys, so this is the deal. You see that spring and that spring right there? When you pull the lever from above, it raises this plate, okay? And it engages this wheel here, allowing the wheels to turn. Now, this is an old spring. That's a new one. Yep, slightly shorter, obviously because this has been stretched out over time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace that one and this one now. And we should be back on the road. Now, by the way, I ordered these like weeks ago. I just forgot all about them. And that is totally my fault, obviously. So that goes here. How does it go? Like that? There we go. Just like that. I don't even need a pair of pliers to replace them. It appears kind of loose, so I'm going to tighten it up here a little bit. That's probably because I have to adjust this rod. Yep, I may have to do that later. So let me go ahead and take this one out too. Get the other one in. Here we go, guys. New springs. Will it engage? Let's see. There we go. See that? We're golden now. There we go. We're good to go. Who said I knew what I was doing? Sometimes I do, but sometimes I just forget some things. But this should be good to go now. Yeah, this plate's in good shape and it should engage. All right, well, let's start. Will it work? I don't know if you heard me, but the auger does work fine. The engine works fine. The drive system does not work. So I'm gonna have to look into it. I want to bring it inside the garage and see what the drive system's doing. Or maybe, could it be the belt? Maybe the drive belt broke? That could be a possibility. I never changed the drive belt. I left the same old belt in there. Oh yeah, I have another one. My Arians, my trusty old Arians. I'm gonna take that one out. All right, it's the key on. All right. Too much ice and snow there, so I decided to go back in reverse and pull it out. I think it was a lot easier. So had I tried to remove that ice and snow, I will be there for maybe 2 hours. Why do it the easy way when you can do it the hard way, right? Guys, I'm not really making a whole lot of progress here. There's a lot of ice here and over there, but I think this is good enough because in about 3 days we're going to see a lot less snow than what you see here now, because the temperature, like I said earlier, is going to go up to 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and I just wanted to remove some of it so whatever's left down here underneath melts a little bit quicker. And I have a feeling I'm going to be able to cut a bunch of logs in 2 or 3 days, and we're not going to see any of that snow on top. But what I'm going to do with a shovel is I'm going to try and cut some of that ice around those corners there and over there and see how far I get. But for now, I'm going to put that snowblower away. I'm going to put my Craftsman away as well. But the Craftsman I'm going to take inside the garage because I need to find out what's wrong with that drive. And it could very well be that belt. I never replaced any of the belts on it. The thing is 21 years old, and that may be the problem today. You know what, guys? I'm not ready to go inside the house yet. I need a consolation prize. And as you can see, some of these branches fell off from the tree a couple of weeks ago when we had that big storm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the smaller branches and take some of the big pieces, cut it to about 20 inches in length, and put them inside the boiler, or let them well, let them dry for a couple of days anyway. Yeah, I need to get to work here. That way when I go inside today, I feel like I accomplished something. I don't know how I missed it outside, but the chain came off both sprockets. The little sprocket and this big one here. And the reason why is because this bushing moved over to the left and it moved the wheels that way. Oh, this bar here, I just moved it over to the left and the chain came off. Huh. I'm gonna need to get maybe new bushings here, if I can even find them. Yep, but that's for another day.